Thank you, that was very well done. So my name's Cody, I'm the best man. It's a pleasure to be so as well. This is what I do when I talk in public. So I'm up here and I should be putting Matt through the most awkward and embarrassing couple minutes of his life. And that'll probably happen. But don't worry, because later on tonight, we'll be giving Angela the most awkward and embarrassing couple minutes of her life. So some of you may be wondering why I'm the best man. And the truth is, this is actually my audition, because Matt told me if I killed it at this one, he'd book me for his next one. So I should start on a good note and thank everyone for coming today. Mr. and Mrs. Froiseth, whoever you are out there. This is really great. And Mr. and Mrs. Sullivan, you've raised two individuals you should be honored to call your children, and that I'm honored to call my friends. The amount of support shown for their love today is a great testament of their character and how much they mean to everyone here. Some of you may have seen online how the engagement of these two went down, but that was like the Disney Channel version. So I'm going to tell you the real story, and Matt's going to love me for this. You see, Matt is not the best at surprises. He called me one night at work, and out of nowhere he tells me he bought an engagement ring. I panicked, got dizzy, started screaming yes into the phone. And after a few seconds of silence, I realized the ring wasn't for me. It was in fact for Angela. So I asked Matt when he was going to do it. He told me he was picking up the ring the next day, and he was then going to pop the question. I was a little confused, and Matt explained to me that he wasn't into all the show. He just wanted to take care of business. Now, here's a guy who couldn't have a ring in his possession for more than just a few hours before he wanted to ask the girl that he loves to marry him. I got a lot of respect for a guy like that. So cheers to Matt on that. But I suggested a few things. And after talking for a while, Matt and I came up with a plan. This is what the plan was. This is the true story, by the way. I would call Matt. He would seem all concerned. And I would tell him that I wanted to talk to Angela about a girl I was seeing that Angela was friends with. So Matt would relay this message on to Angela, and he would tell her that we'd go over to pick Angela up in a few minutes. Angela, being the wonderful person that she is, we knew she would agree and come with me. Well, when I picked her up, I would tell her that I didn't want to talk to her, but that Matt's dad had actually contacted me and wanted to buy Matt a gun for his birthday, and he wanted Angela to help pick it up. Now, us two clowns, that was the best idea we could come up with. Because we figured if we could get Angela down in Dubuque with me, that would buy this guy enough time to go to the jeweler, pick up the ring, get ready, and be back home. So, everything went as planned. I picked up Angela, I explained the birthday gift idea, and of course she thought this was just spectacular. We went to Dubuque, looked at some guns, got some ideas, and headed home. I don't like you that much. So, on the way home, it was arranged that I would call Matt and tip him off that we were getting close to make sure he was ready. So, I called Matt, he answered, and I told him, "The mongoose is in the cage." Matt replied, of course, "What happened?" I then told him, "The cabbage is ripe." After about a 30-second explanation from Matt on how cabbage gives him gas, he finally caught on. So I dropped Angela off, and about 15 minutes later, I get a phone call from the little baby angel. And when I answered, I didn't know if I was talking to Angela or a drunk pirate. Because I would only expect a drunk pirate to curse that much in one sentence. But obviously everything was planned that day, and I'm sure Matt felt he was pretty smooth. However, Angela was just a tad bit smoother than Matt. And the reason I say that is because, Matt, we actually did buy you a gun. When you get home tonight, you're going to have a gift from Angela. So cheers to Angela.
serious?
There is a picture back there with that gun, so when we're done, you can take a look at that.
Perspective doesn't help. It doesn't make you a better hunter.
And the gun is actually a Smith & Wesson AR-15, so I'm sure he'll like that. So now on to the topic that everyone wants to hear about, and the reason Matt now has a 1-year prescription to Beltrex. And I'm not talking about last night when he stayed in my room. I'm talking about Vegas. No. Of course, the bachelor party was in Vegas back in April, and besides my Sunday confessionals, I have not spoken a word. But Angela told me that if I didn't talk about what happened, I would be demoted to flower girl. So, here we go. And I'm going to briefly hit on this because I think the less I talk, it's probably better for everybody involved. Weddings are expensive, so we had to adapt, improvise, and overcome obstacles when planning this trip. Angela put a strict budget on Matt, and after the first night in Vegas, the $50 was gone. So, being the best man, I felt I needed to step up and take control of the situation. So, I bought some makeup, a wig, and glitter. And I serviced Matt out as an escort named Sparkles. Sparkles did well. So well, in fact, that after the first night, Sparkles made enough money to pay for the whole trip and probably half our national debt. So I told Matt he had done a good job, but he became angry, pointed his finger in my face, and explained to me that being Sparkles was a 40-hour-a-week job and insisted that he earn his paycheck. So Matt readjusted his wig, walked out the door, and we didn't see him the rest of the trip. That wasn't the most awkward part of the trip, though. The most awkward part was when one of the guys we were with tried taking Sparkles back to the room. I won't tell you who it was, but if you hug one of these guys up here, you get glitter on you, that's a clue. So these two amazing people that we have up here today, surrounded by family and friends, are part of a special generation of relationships. And the reason I say that is because we've all had the opportunity to watch this relationship from start to where it is now, all play out on social media. There's been some good, some bad, and some ugly times, but for those of you that may have missed some of those highlights, I'd like to share a few of my favorites right now. And there's a lot here. September 28th, 2008. Facebook official relationship. December 5th, 2008. Angela posted on Matt's wall. 24 days until I'm boyfriend free. Woohoo. It's not a good start. February 13th, 2011. Angela posted on Matt's wall. I can't stop loving or wanting to love you because when you are around, it is the best thing in the world. Even if nothing else in my life is right, I feel like when I'm with you, my whole world is complete. Happy early Valentine's Day. I will see you in the morning when you get home from work. I love you. Aww. August 11th, 2012. Angela posted on Matt's wall.
There's a trend here.
I had another dream about selling cream puffs. Now I understand your constant dreams about a Jeep. This can't be healthy. July 8th, 2012. Angela posted on Matt's wall. Eventful Sunday, all before 1 p.m. Free small engine airplane ride, and then watching projectile vomit. With Matt Froiseth. May 3rd, 2012, Matt status update. Ugh, handcuffed myself to the car again. March 16th, 2012, Angela posted on Matt's wall. Ala Sabenga, Arriba. This is my attempt to sing the intro of The Lion King.
Jesse, you got enough memory on that?
I hope so.
September 27th, 2012, Angela posted on Matt's wall. Can't believe it's been 4 years. The time sure has flown by. We've had some bumps in the road, but we kept riding through them together. I'm so lucky to have someone like you in my life. You're the best thing that's happened to me. Thank you for always being there for me and always encouraging me. You're my best friend and the love of my life. Can't wait to see what the future holds. Happy 4-year anniversary. I love you. You can thank me later, Matt. February 2nd, 2013. Relationship update by Matt. Engaged to Angela Sullivan. June 7th, 2013. Status update by Matt. Camping with Monty and the fiance all weekend. 1 year from today, I'll be getting hitched. Accepting booty calls until then. March 6, 2014, status update by Matt. So I'm in the bedroom. Angela's going to bed. And I let a pretty healthy fart go. She says, that's when you can smell and taste. Mission accomplished. June 7th, 2014, status update by Angela, 4 hours from now. Cody was right. I just had the most awkward and embarrassing 97 seconds in my life. I guess I'll go to bed now. I do wish you guys the best in life and all that you encounter together. You guys are both amazing people. And if you're as good as husband and wife as you are friends, I know you'll be very successful. You'll have some bumps along the way, but like Angela said, you'll ride through them together. Thank you for making me part of your special day, and congratulations.